Hi, Collective. If you clicked on this video, it tells me that you're in a connection with someone that you love, but there's some unspoken words between you at this time. It tells me that you have some unspoken feelings from your heart that maybe you're afraid to express. You don't know how to express, but you're connected to somebody that you love very much. I'm going to give you some messages from your heartstrings and some advice in hopes to help you connect with that person that you love, that you've been missing, that you're in separation from. These could also be messages pertaining to previous relationships that might provide you some closure. So let me pull on your heartstrings, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Welcome in, Collective. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you so much for all your love and support of the channel. Thank you guys so much for your comments. Welcome in any new followers and subscribers. Welcome in. You are always welcome with so much love. And I pray the messages are useful to you as well. What's your heart saying that it's scared to say? Each small step carries you forward, Collective. Each small step carries you forward. So what's your advice? Some of you guys need to take action in order to find forward movement within a connection that you find yourself in. Maybe you guys are scared of moving forward, knowing that you actually truly love this person. So what's your advice? Sometimes we get into connections and we don't realize how it changes us. We don't realize the sacrifices that we end up having to make within those connections. It takes a lot of compromise. It takes a lot of understanding. It takes a lot of communication. And not everybody is good with communication when it comes to their emotions. Not everybody knows how to express themselves in the proper way to get their point across, Collective. But you should never blame yourself for this, because a relationship is just two people who grew up completely differently, sometimes in completely different cultures, with completely different family values, coming together trying to understand one another. So again, each small step carries you forward. Trusting the process. This requires patience, perseverance, faith in growth, letting go of control, Collective, in order to make steady progress in divine timing. Growth rarely happens all at once. It unfolds in small, meaningful steps. This message encourages you to trust the journey you're on, even if the progress feels slow or uncertain. Every step you take, no matter how small, collective, carries you closer to where you're meant to be. Trust that the work you're doing now will blossom in time. Embrace the process with patience and faith, knowing that the unfolding is just as important as the destination. Trust the process. Let's turn mistakes into lessons. Some of you guys have connections where there's been a lot of heartbreak between the two of you. People have made mistakes, let each other down. If the connection is worth holding on to, it means instead of becoming bitter and resentful, instead of trying to find ways to hurt each other tit for tat, it's about growth and allowing the mistakes to be turned into wisdom that will allow your relationship to grow, that will allow your relationship to blossom in the most beautiful way. It means understanding that each of you are human and each of you are not perfect and mistakes will happen. Growth through the challenges, mutual learning, resilience, forgiveness, self-awareness, turning mistakes into wisdom. Love isn't about perfection, collective. It's about growth. This reminds you that mistakes and missteps are not the end of the story. They are opportunities to deepen your understanding of each other and yourselves. Every relationship is a journey, and challenges are a natural part of the process. When approached with compassion and a willingness to learn, even the hardest moments can become stepping stones towards stronger, more authentic, I want to say that, more authentic connections. So, again, this is about not holding grudges. This is about seeing the mistakes as ways to allow your relationships to grow, collective. Okay. In the ashes of hurt, fresh dreams are waiting to be born. This reminds me of the rising phoenix, rising from the ashes. When everything has been burned down, sometimes it's okay to start over, to start fresh. This reminds me of couples who have been in separation because they had to throw their old way of being in a relationship away for renewal. And it takes resilience, but what it does is awakens hope, fresh starts, optimism, transformation, finding light after darkness, embracing new dreams. Even in the wake of pain and heartbreak, collective, hope begins to stir. This message speaks to the quiet yet powerful awakening that occurs after loss, when the embers of possibility begin to glow again. Though the past may feel heavy, it has not extinguished your ability to dream, to heal, or to love. Within the ashes of hurt, new dreams and beginnings are waiting to emerge. Trust that the light is returning, collective, and let yourself believe in the beauty of what's yet to come. This is for those connections where love still exists, where there are opportunities for reconciliation, even in the ashes of hurt, of the pain. It's almost like sometimes relationships have to go through that process of shedding old skin like a snake in order to start anew. And sometimes when that happens, you have to let the light fill the spaces that were once occupied by sorrow. This is where the healing can begin, collective, allowing light to come in to those places that were once dark. This is how you start new. This is how you start to show each other compassion, forgiveness. Put this closer to you guys so you can see the light shining through into the darkest of the forest, the light coming into those cracks, those broken places within the connection, within your heart, within the relationship, in order to allow you to rebuild, inviting joy, embracing happiness, healing through positivity, letting go of sorrow, finding light, emotional rebirth. Because even after the heaviest of storms, joy waits patiently to return, ready to fill the spaces left behind by sorrow. This is a gentle reminder that you deserve happiness, collective, no matter what you've been through. By choosing to invite joy into your life, you create space for laughter, love, and light to flow freely once more. It's not about ignoring your pain, but about allowing yourself to embrace moments of beauty and positivity as part of your healing journey. Collective, this is why I created this channel, as a reminder to everyone that we all deserve love, that we all deserve to feel appreciated, to feel seen, adored, to be given to feel love at its highest vibration. And sometimes that is understanding that respect begins with you, collective. Once you realize that you have to have self-love, then you can reopen that gate and allow love in, because now your expectation is correct. You are not willing to settle for the breadcrumbs, for the love bombing, for the gaslighting. You now know exactly what you are willing to accept and not. Respect. It begins with you, not with anyone else. You, collective. And you deserve to be treated with respect, no questions. But it means you seeing your own worth. Self-respect, emotional protection, empowerment, clarity in relationships, healthy limits, prioritizing your well-being. Boundaries are not walls, they are bridges to healthier, more respectful connections. This is a reminder to you, collective, that love and respect begin with how you teach others to treat you. By setting clear boundaries, you honor your needs, protect your energy, and foster relationships that are built on mutual respect. Boundaries are not selfish. They are an act of self-love and an invitation for others to meet you with the same care you show yourself. See, when respect begins with you, it means that people don't have a choice but to show it in return, because you will not accept anything less. And it is not selfish. It is you showing others that you treasure you. Hope shapes your future more than pain ever could, collective. Pain is not meant to be held onto, but hope is. Faith is. God asks us to have faith, meaning believing even if we don't see. Hope is meant to be held onto, but not pain. Pain is there temporarily to teach you about you, to teach you how to grow, to give you wisdom so that you can heal, so that you can evolve. It is not meant to be held onto, but it is a tool. And once you realize that pain is just a tool, you will understand its purpose. Even though it doesn't feel good, sometimes people cannot get past the pain, but see, that is the test. That means that you're not understanding the purpose of your pain. Because again, it is not meant to be held onto. It is meant to teach you something. Optimism, hope, expansive potential, releasing limitations, transformation, future focused energy. The horizon is wide, collective, and your potential is limitless when it comes to matters of the heart. This invites you to shift your focus from the pain of the past to the possibilities of the future. Hope is a powerful force capable of lighting even the darkest past and shaping a reality beyond what you can imagine. Trust in the infinite potential within you and around you. What lies ahead is not determined by what you've endured, but by the dreams you dare to believe in, collective. If you believe that you deserve love, respect, admiration, joy, happiness, then guess what? That is what you will have because you will not accept anything less. And once you learn, collective, to face what's hidden, the truth will set you free. So this is about facing even those harsh truths, being brave enough to look at the things even we don't want to look at, because it is a form of self-love. It does allow us to heal. It does allow us to grow. Once we can find courage to face what we fear and unmask them, we become self-aware. We see truth. We overcome those fears. We find inner strength, emotional liberation. See, fear thrives in the shadows, collective, gaining strength when left unexamined. This message encourages you to turn and face what's hidden, bringing light to the fears or doubts that hold you back from allowing love in, from allowing yourself to be loved in the way that you deserve. When you confront your fears with honesty and courage, their power diminishes and you reclaim your freedom. See, truth is your ally. No matter how uncomfortable it may feel at first, in unmasking your fears, you allow space for clarity, growth, and liberation to take root, collective. It's time to explore the parts of yourself or your situation that you may be avoiding. What emotions or truths are you afraid to face, collective? It's time to sit with your discomfort, knowing that the act of confronting fear is an act of empowerment. And once you can do that, collective, once you can truly face what's hidden, you'll learn that with you, forever can feel very real. With you and the right person, you are meant for infinite love, collective. You are meant for infinite possibilities in love and in life. You are meant to live, to be seen in the way that God sees us, with so much love and admiration. You are meant for the infinite possibilities of forever love, forever in your eyes, eternal love, soul connection, trust and longevity, timeless bonds and commitment. See, when you look into their eyes, you see more than the present moment. You get a glimpse of forever. This is when you know you've met your person. This is when you know you have found a true connection, that person that is meant for you. This speaks of love that feels timeless, as though it has always existed and always will. It's a reminder that true love isn't bound by time. It exists in the moments where hearts align and souls speak without words. With this type of connection, the idea of forever is no longer abstract. It is felt, lived, and believed. And collective, I believe that all of you deserve infinite love, infinite light to affirm your life. Face your fears, be courageous when it comes to matters of the heart. Yes, we have all been heartbroken before. Yes, we have all felt the pain of disappointment, felt regret, let down. But it is meant to teach us what we don't want so that we can get to what we do deserve. Love should never be something to fear, collective. It is something to hold on to in those moments of true pain, because God is love. We are never alone in our fight, in our healing. Hold on to our faith and never give up on your heart. I hope you like this message. If so, I would love to know about it, collective. I pray that it encourages you to face your fears so that you can find your light, so that you can find your love, because it is what you deserve. Until next time, collective. Bye, guys.